Let's pay homage to the Buddha, fully enlightened one. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. 안녕하세요. How about the voice? Low or high? Can you hear me? We will start our Dhamma talk today. The talk I am going to give today, the title of the talk is Three Sayings of Deva. You know, three sayings of Deva? Very good. Do you want to be reborn? Do you want to be born as celestial being? Some nod their head. Please be patient. Only after listening this talk, please decide it. What did the Devas say? Only after listening this, you must decide whether I should go to the celestial realms or not. Generally, sensuality in the celestial realms, it is supreme, superior than sensuality of the humans. Happiness of the celestial beings and happiness of the humans. The happiness of the celestial beings are supreme. Human world and celestial world. The celestial realm of celestial world, it is more better place to live. Humans' food and celestial beings' food. The celestial beings' food are very, very good. Why the results are so different, humans and devas? It is because of the karma that they accumulated before. According to the teachings of the Buddha, nothing happens without cause. Every effect has its cause. Those reborn among humans and devas take birth in these realms because of past wholesome deeds. We humans and devas, we are born in the human realms, celestial realms because of past wholesome deeds. Wholesome deeds such as offering dana, keeping virtue sila, and meditation practice cause the conditions for birth in the world of humans or devas. And wholesome deeds, on the other hand, cause the conditions for existence in the woeful realms among hell beings, animal beings, or hungry goats. Wholesome deeds produce wholesome results, and wholesome deeds produce wholesome results. That's why the Buddha said, it is not true that right or wrong action produces the same results. Righteous actions lead to the good realms, and righteous actions lead to the bad realms. The actions we perform now create or cause the conditions that we come into contact with in the future. The consequences of those actions determine our future. Why we may hope for good results, such as birth in the human or deva range, it is our actions not our hopes, that determine the results. As humans, we know about the human realm. However, we don't know much about the Deva realm. You know much about the Deva realm? We don't know. So let us study the difference between them by comparing these two realms. If the Buddha didn't appear in the world, even to know very celestial realms, it is very difficult for all of us. It's very difficult to know the difference between these two realms. Only because of the appearing of the Buddha, we can know the difference between studying his teaching. What is the difference? Unlike humans, Devas don't need to go through a 9 or 10-month gestation period in a mother's womb. Good? At the moment of their appearance in the Deva realm, they are born fully formed with adult bodies. Devas, like humans, are the benefactors of their own wholesome past deeds. However, they enjoy sensual pleasures that are so vastly superior to what humans experience that it is impossible to make a comparison. The loftiest and most magnificent beauty, sounds, smells, tastes and touches that we experience in the human realm only hint at the beauty and sublime sensuality experienced in the Deva realms. In order to better appreciate this description of the Deva world, I quote from the Markandeya Sutta in the Majjhima Nikaya. Therein the Buddha says, suppose Markandeya, a householder or householder's son, was rich with great wealth and property, and being provided and endowed with the 5 causes of sensual pleasures. He might enjoy himself with forms cognized by the eyes that are wished for, desire, agreeable, and likable, connected with sensual desire and provocative of lust.
그런 모든 바라여지고 원하여지고
He might enjoy himself with sounds cognized by the ear, with smell cognized by the nose, with flavors cognizable by the tongue, with tangibles cognizable by the body that are wished for, desire, agreeable, and likable, connected with sensual desire and provocative of lust. Having conducted himself well in body, speech and mind, on the dissolution of the body after death, he might reappear in a happy destination, in the heavenly world, in the retinue of the gods of the 33. Why can he be born as he? Why can he be born in the good destination? Because he conducted well in body, speech and mind. He reappeared in a happy destination, in the heavenly world, in the retinue of the gods of the 33. There he was surrounded by a group of nymphs in the Nandana group. He would enjoy himself, provided and endowed with the 5 causes of divine sensual pleasure there. That householder's son, before as the human, enjoyed human sensual pleasures. Now he was born in a celestial realm. He enjoyed the celestial sensual, Deva sensual pleasures. Suppose he saw a householder or householder's sons enjoy himself, provided and endowed with the 5 causes of human pleasure. What do you think, Markandeya? Would that young goat, what do you think, Markandeya? Would that young god, surrounded by the group of nymphs in the Nandana group, enjoy himself, provided and endowed with the 5 chords of divine sensual pleasure. Envy the householder or the householder's son for the 5 chords of human sensual pleasure, or would he be enticed by human sensual pleasure? How about you? Are you envy human sensual pleasure while you are enjoying the divine sensual pleasure? Magandiya answered, no, Master Gautama. Why not? Because heavenly sensual pleasures are more excellent and sublime than human sensual pleasures. In our country, there are many bhikkhus who give the Ma-Auk all over the world, wandering around one place to another. They used to include in their talks how supreme the divine sensual pleasures are. It is also truly all the things in the celestial realms are supreme, superior than everything most of the things we are experiencing in the human realm. We all humans need food. We all need shelter. We all need clothes. We all want to be healthy. Food, shelter, clothes, everything in the celestial realms, very great. So by doing offering, dana, generosity, and practicing morality, and practicing meditation, they are the cause of the human rebirth and Deva rebirth. Because of hearing the supreme or superior divine sensual pleasures that they can experience in the celestial realms, people wish for to be born as the Devas. In the teaching of the Buddha also it is said, celestial realm is better than human realm. Brahma realm is better than celestial realms and human realm. To be reborn as the humans, to be reborn as the celestial beings, just by doing offering, just by observing precepts, or just by practicing, we can be reborn there again. But to be reborn or to be born as Brahma beings, we cannot go there by offering, by just practicing morality. Only by practicing jhana concentration, we can be born there. Which one people like more? Offering dana, practicing morality, and practicing jhana concentration? Dana, Because of their preference doing dana, they cannot expect Brahma or Brahma being. That's why many people, those who are listeners in our country too, they want to be born as a celestial realm which is better than human. Even in our country, people are practicing meditation, but those who emphasize practicing for a long period, 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, are very, very few. Because of this reason, Brahma realm is not to be expected for them. Now we can understand that even the most sublime human sensual pleasures are no more than mundane and commonplace by comparison to those sensual pleasures that the heavenly ones delight in. Furthermore, the human lifespan is short when compared to the lifespan of Devas. According to the Buddha, because each 50 years of mankind is but a single night and day to the host of the 4 royal Devas. 4 royal Devas is only the name of the study types of Deva. How many years of mankind is equal to how many nights of the 4 royal Deva? 50 years of mankind equal to 1 night, a single night. So their month has 30 of those nights. Their year 12 months. How short our lifespan? How many years have you lived as a human now? How many years? 50. Only 1 night. How can we say our lifespan is long? Too short. Okay, so another comparison. Because each 100 years of mankind is but a single night and day to the Devas of the 30. 30 also the name of the celestial realm. So, Devas, those who are living in the 30, when we pass away, they are one day. Lifespan is not yet over. Because of this reason, Buddha said human lifespan is too short compared to the celestial being's lifespan. So their month has 30 of those nights, their year 12 months. So how very short the human lifespan is compared to the lifespan of the Devas. Our lifespan is hardly more than a fraction. However, even though the lifespan is extremely long, they too must one day die. Devas die because of 4 causes. You want to know? Are you ready to write down? Okay. Number 1 cause, the expiration of their lifespan. Number 2, the expiration of their previous meritorious deeds. Number 3, because they forget to eat food. Number 4, the arising of consciousness rooted in aversion. So the first 2 causes of death are easy to understand. Do you understand the last 2? Not easy, eh? Okay, now I will explain. Let me try to further explain. Because heavenly sensual pleasures are so sublime, Devas at times forget about eating. Good? When they forget to eat their food, their bodies become depleted and exhausted. Without food, even Devas will die because their digestive system are very strong. So if there is no food, they cannot live. They need to eat regularly. We humans, sometimes we are not eating regularly, but we don't die. If they forget doing this, so their body becomes exhausted and they die. This is the third type of death which is attributable to simply forgetting to eat. The fourth type of death is caused by the arising of consciousness rooted in aversion. Sometimes dissatisfaction arises when one sees someone's success. We humans sometimes too, dissatisfaction arises when someone's success, when we see someone's success. But Deva's dissatisfaction, their dissatisfaction can have the characteristics of jealousy, resentment, aversion and envy, of not taking pleasure in the prosperity of others. Its function is not to take delight in the good fortune or happiness of others. Jealousy and envy can arise only with consciousness rooted in aversion. Aversion, jealousy and envy make the mind hot, tired and exhausted. Devas, unchecked, such behavior can bring about their death. Humans feel jealousy, humans feel stinginess, humans feel angry, but if it is not too strong, the human will not die easily. But if it is too strong, humans also die too. Is there anybody who knows Deva who crushed on the Buddha, Bodhisattva, 5 eons ago? Who crushed on? He wanted to take revenge on the Buddha. Because he lost. He has an opportunity to possess a golden pot, but because of because he is an honest person, he lost that golden pot. Because of an honesty, so he don't give an exchange to he don't want to. I need to maybe say something more. At that time, our Bodhisattva and Devadatta to be, they are selling pots and pans. So they met at the same village. At that time, they make agreement. The one who enter a certain road first, at that time, another one cannot go that same path of road. So our Bodhisattva got a chance to go to enter that street first. Devadatta Devi got the opportunity or got the chance to enter that street first. He's very greedy, tough, and an honest one. Greedy and honest. And honest. No. So he cried, I'm selling pots and pans. At that time, there is a poor woman's house. So, in that house, there are 2 persons living, grandma and granddaughter. So, granddaughter wanted to buy something from that fella, but they are very poor at that time. Before, they are very rich family. They were very rich, but now they are very poor. There is nothing to give exchange. So at that time, the granddaughter asked the grandmother, Grandma, I want something from that seller. So grandma asked, there is nothing to exchange. The granddaughter said, Grandma, here, 1 pot. This is useless for us. Maybe you can use this as an exchange. So they invited the seller to their house, and then grandma said, my granddaughter wants something, we have this. So see it, and then as much as you can offer her. So Devadatta to be the seed, the pot, and then scratch. He knew that this is a golden pot. He wanted this golden pot without giving anything, because it is there is no enough goods in him to give exchange with this golden pot. So he decided to get it freely. After knowing, when he knew that this is a golden pot, but he pretended it to be a worthless pot, and he threw it is even not worth half money, he told. And then he stand up and go away. So he went out from that street. So our bodhisattva turned right. The bodhisattva, he cried, I'm selling pots and pans. Who wants pots and pans can buy from me. So the granddaughter doesn't give up. So the grandmother said, Granddaughter, we have nothing to exchange. How can we get it? Grandma, now please listen to the voice of that person. Very sweet, very fine. He will be a very good person. We will give him the same pot and we will exchange. So they invited him. And then when he see the pot and he also do in the same way, he crush it. He see it is a golden pot. Oh, my lady, it is very expensive gold and valuable pot. I have no equal amount to give and exchange. The one who entered, who came here before, he told us it is not worth even a half money. Grandma said, it may be because of your good karma. This pot turns into golden pot. You can take, you can give whatever you like to your sister. So at that time, the bodhisattva gave all his goods to that young lady. With some money he has, he gave all. He gave all me here, except 8 coins, I think. They used at that time coins. Maybe 8 penny. He just take it because he need to make traveling. So bodhisattva, he went to one of the harbor. He saw a boatman. He called, I want to go across another shore. I have such money. I will give you all. But while we are crossing, if anybody call to come back, don't go back. And honest, Deva to be. After Bodhisattva went away, he entered that street again. So, as if he has a lot of compassion towards that family, he went to see and asked that pot, I will give you something, please give it me. Give it to me. To me, he said. The grandma said, oh, maybe your master, who knows what pot it is, exchanging with something, now he took away. Oh, this is my great loss. Oh, this is my great loss. So he cried and he going crazy. And then he quickly followed our Bodhisattva. He arrived at the place our Bodhisattva leave that shore. Oh, boatman, come back. And then the Bodhisattva has got the consent from the boatman that he didn't do as he did. So he felt it is his great loss that envy, jealousy, dislike, hatred, aversion, everything become very strong and powerful. It makes his mind hot and exhausted. It is too strong that immediately the blood, vomit the blood, because the heart broken. It is because of the hatred, aversion, jealousy. So it makes humans die too. Okay, now, because of jealousy and dissatisfaction and not taking delight in the prosperity and success of others, some devas die. Now we know the 4 causes that result in the death of devas. But what happens to a Deva when he or she is about to pass away? Let us look again at the Buddha's teaching. This is from chapter 3 in the Iti Uddaka. Therein the Buddha says, Bhikkhus, when a Deva is about to pass away from a company of Devas, 5 foretelling signs appear. What signs appear? 5 foretelling signs. Interesting one. His flower garlands wither. As this is the first sign. His clothes become soiled. Sweat is released from his armpits. His bodily radiance fades. And the Deva takes no delight in his heavenly throne. Do you like putting on flower on your head? No. I don't see Korean lady put on flowers on the head. You cannot put on your flowers on your head because your hair are too short. In our country, Myanmar lady, they like putting on flowers on the head. Now, if you go to the celestial land, you have to put on flowers. Maybe you must now, how do you say, rehearsal. Maybe, I think, they don't put on their head, I think just wear on the neck, I think. If it is so, you don't need to do rehearsal. Okay, the beautiful flower garlands that a Deva puts on at birth are highly fragrant. These heavenly flowers remain fresh and continue to bloom throughout the Deva's long life. Our country is hot country, so flower, it cannot last long. Quickly it withers, but not in my room. Later body they offer flowers, but it lasts a long time because this is cold country. But it cannot compare to the heavenly flowers. Heavenly flowers remain fresh and continue to bloom throughout the Deva's long life. Good? It is only near the time that the Deva is about to die that his or her garden withers. Likewise, the Deva's clothes are always beautiful and clean. There is never a need to wash them. Korean also good too. Sweat not easy to come out. I see some of my disciples here. They just use only one cloth since I came here. Me too. Okay? How good it is. So, Deva's clothes are always beautiful and clean. There is never a need to wash them. However, when a Deva is about to pass away, his or her clothing becomes dirty. We humans also suffer from heat and cold, but Devas don't. We humans need to walk, but Devas don't need to walk. Good? As a humans, we need to try very hard to make a living, to earn money. But for Devas, they don't need to walk. Humans sweat, Devas never sweat. How good it is. If there is no sweat at all, you don't need to shower. But in Korea also, if you don't shower, also it's very okay, I think. It is only when a Deva is about to pass away that sweat is released from his or her body. This is a sign that telling they are going to pass away. A Deva's previous wholesome deeds create the causes that determine their present life conditions in the Deva ranks. The greater the number of wholesome deeds that they perform in their past, the longer their lifespan, the more magnificent their beauty, the greater their happiness, and the more widespread and superior their fame and power. It is solely because of past wholesome karma that beings are born in the Deva ranks into a large company of companions. When a Deva wishes to eat, delicious food simply appear. Very good. Now, how tired it is to cook for meditation teacher. Huh? Okay? Because we have to spend a lot of time cooking. So for Deva, if they wish to eat, delicious food simply appear. Like humans, Devas consume food, but unlike humans, their digestive process doesn't produce excrement. There are no toilets anywhere in the Deva realm. Good? Very good. How wonderful their bodies, how beautiful and clean it must be. Their bodies too are radiant, emitting bright and brilliant light. However, when they are about to pass away, their bodily radiance also grows fainter and fades away. Even though the Deva's body is in a celestial realm that he or she delights in, when a Deva is about to die, there is no more delight to be found there. Here, one thing one needs to know. Do these foretelling signs always appear in all Devas when they are about to pass away? This no. It is explained in the Majjhima Nikaya commentary. Among Devas, some are of much merit, some are not. When the former are about to pass away, 5 foretelling signs appear. But for the latter, these signs appear not. This is the difference between them. When a Deva of lesser merit passes away, his body vanishes like the flame of the lamp. He takes a birth in any one of the sensual realms. So, at that time, when Devas discern the foretelling signs of approaching death, they encourage one another in 3 ways with the words. You remember what is the talk we are giving? 3 sayings of Devas. Now I am going to say, go from here, friend, to a good destination. Go from here to a good destination. Number 2, having gone to a good destination, gain the gain that is good to gain. Do you get? I will tell you again. Having gone to a good destination, gain the gain that is good to gain. Having gained the gain that is good to gain, become well established in it. 이해 따라하십시오. Oh, sorry. How do you say sorry? 죄송합니다. 이해하셨습니까? 하셨습니까?
Yes.
Okay. When this was said, a certain bhikkhu asked the Buddha, Venerable Sir, what is the Deva's meaning of going to a good destination? What is their meaning of the gain that is good to gain? What is their meaning of becoming well established? 이해 하셨습니까? Now Bhikkhu didn't understand. What is a good destination? What is the gain that is good to gain? What is the meaning of becoming well established? Tomorrow. Okay? Any question? I don't understand. Okay, it doesn't matter, not good, I'm strong. Any questions?
질문 있으십니까?
How better Brahma's work?
Brahma. I need to explain many, I think. Brahma realm is not sensual realm. They don't enjoy sensual pleasures. Now we humans and Devas have eye sensitivity, ear sensitivity, nose sensitivity, tongue sensitivity, body sensitivity, and mind, dog. We humans and celestial beings enjoy sensual pleasure through the 6 sense doors. How do you think? Because of having this eye, we are touching beautiful, visible objects. True? We are longing beautiful, visible objects because of possessing this eye sensitivity. We are tiring because of this. We are suffering because of this. We are being busy between birth and death because of having this. Do you agree? Because of having ear sensitivity in the same way. The most difficult one, this one. Tongue sensitivity. Okay? Now everybody, they are striving for their life because of this. We humans possess all. Deva, they possess all these sensitivity. In the Deva's world, there is no man and woman. Yeah? A Brahma. I am telling Brahma. In the Brahma world, there is no man and woman. Form is like a man. There is no sensitivity, tongue sensitivity, body sensitivity. There is only eyes and ear sensitivity. They are reborn, they are born as Brahma beings, because of practicing jhana absorption concentration. Now you all are practicing such as anapana meditation. If you attain first jhana concentration, and if you can sustain this first jhana concentration until near that moment, you will be born in the Brahma range. They don't need to eat food. Their food is the bliss of concentration. Their food is entering jhana concentration is their food only. They expect to have eyes and ears. The reason is they want to see the Buddha. They want to listen to the Dhamma. How good it is. Their purpose is very good. Okay? They want to see the Buddha and they want to listen to the Dhamma. So they have those tongue sensitivity and body sensitivity that how peaceful their life will be. Their lifespan is longer, much more than the Deva's lifespan. I think you will get it. Do you want to be a Brahma? Yes. So you must practice diligently to attain jhana concentration.
If someone wants to be reborn as human, it doesn't matter. Everyone has to go to the Brahma's world.
At the near that moment, if you maintain entering your first jhana concentration, sure, you will be born as a Brahma. But if you don't practice jhana concentration, if you practice others, you will be born as humans or devas again. Okay, that's all for today. Oh, one thing I forgot. Every day, after finish giving a mat talk, we should share merits that done to all those passed away, to all our relatives and all the beings, those are waiting for rejoicing and sharing merits. Tara Hashipshiyo Mama Punya Bhagam Mama Punya Sabba Satanam
Sarvasatanam
Bhajemi
Bhajemi
Siddhi Sabbi
Te Sapi
Te Sabbi
Te Sapi
Me Sanam
Me Sanam
Punya Bhagan
Punya Bhagam
Yabantu
Yabantu